Please take a moment to increase the brightness on your device for optimal viewing. So today, I'm going to tell you about the cutest, meanest little dog that I know. All right, so before I really get into this, just to remind everybody, I start out with blue pencil before I commit to my graphite pencils. So bear with me on that part. And if you still can't see, please crank up your brightness all the way up. And if you're on a cell phone and the image is too small for you, I would then suggest perhaps turning your phone horizontally so that the image will fill up your screen. And with that, here we go. All right. So I know that I've talked to you before about the dogs that have stood out to me, and usually those dogs are dogs that are misunderstood or don't on the surface appear to be very friendly. Um, but usually those dogs are bigger dogs, so they're kind of intimidating to people and perhaps give you more like kind of body language to show you that they don't want to have anything to do with you. So I get that people, don't want to deal with big scary dogs. However, sometimes you'll get dogs that people underestimate because they seem nice or they're little, but then they come out of nowhere and just show you otherwise. They're not as sweet as they appear. And one such dog is a dog named Russell. Yes, his name is Russell. He's a cute little dog. Very cute. He's a dog that you wouldn't expect would give you a hard time. He seems like a dog you could just probably pick up and do whatever you want with. But he can be pretty nasty if he feels like you're not doing what he wants or what you're doing something to him that he doesn't want, basically. If he's not on board, he will let you know. And he is very fast and very vicious, and he will bite. He has broken skin on former coworkers of mine because they didn't, first of all, I would always warn people, hey, you gotta befriend this guy when everything's calm. When stuff is just nothing's happening, you want to carry him, you want to sweet talk him. Like I talk to dogs. A lot of people that I work with didn't really talk to dogs. Like I have full-on conversations with them, and while some of them probably don't understand really what I'm saying, I think they can tell kind of my attitude towards them and the energy that I'm giving off, the way that I'm talking to them. And I think that helps. Like the words might not matter, but it's the energy that you're sending to the dog by talking to it in a certain manner. Nothing telepathic, but just the tone of your voice, and I think that's enough for the dogs to kind of know, hey, this guy doesn't mean any harm. He's here to be my buddy. And that's what I did with Russell. I just, I'd always talk to him and carry him. And I would tell the girls that I worked with, I'd say, the young ladies that I worked with, I say, you just gotta be his buddy, just be his buddy, because there's going to be a point where you're going to need to move all the dogs to a different area, and he's not going to want to come with you. He's one of those dogs that doesn't follow. Like a lot of dogs will just follow. Oh, where's everybody going? And they just follow along with it. He was one of those dogs who was like, nope, I'm comfortable here. I'm not moving. And then they go pick him up, and then he would like give him a nip on the hand. And he did a number. I mean, it wasn't like hospital, go to the ER type bites, but he broke skin. He bruised people's hands because they didn't take the time, like I told them, to give him his respect and be his friend. So he's like, I don't know who you are. Don't do that to me. And he let them know. So people would always like run, oh no, Russell's coming, And I'd be, yay, it's my buddy. Because he was cool. If you treated him the way that he needed you to treat him, then he would be cool to you. And that's just like people, you got to just show them that you're their friend and treat them with respect, and they will show that to you in kind. But most dogs, I think, will tell you they might not be as extreme as Russell. If they don't want something, they would let you know that they don't like something. They'll let you know. And you have to be aware. You have to, I don't expect people who don't work with dogs to know everything, but you really like dogs. Yes, a lot of them will let you just come up to them, pet them, but if you watch them, some of them they're not cool with it. They're like, oh well, I'm not supposed to bite you, so I guess okay. You can just come up to me and pet me, but I don't know you. And they become very tense. You can see their body language is like, don't, I'm not cool with this, but, I'm just sort of resigned to it because I know I'm not supposed to act up around you. But, yeah, dogs, they all talk. Dogs talk. Their own language, body language. And if you want to be a cool human, when you're dealing with dogs, then you should learn to watch their body language. Watch what is their mouth open with their tongue hanging out, or is mouth closed? Are they tense? Are they rigid? Is their body like loose and kind of floppy, or is it more like waiting? They're showing you a lot of the whites of their eyes, just little things before it gets to the point where they're actually growling and doing the obvious stuff. They will tell you, and I think I will tell you that I have over 8,000 hours of eyes on dogs, and in confined spaces, not just walking dogs out where they can run where they want to run. I'm talking about enclosed spaces where they're going to be more tense and tolerance is lower. So it was imperative for me to learn body language, dogs' body language. And I think because of that, that makes me better than a lot of people in terms of dealing with dogs. But the other side to that is they do say that you don't really start to begin to understand dogs until you have 10,000 hours of eyes on dogs. So I'm not there yet. So I know I've got a lot to go, and I'm not doing it now, so I'm not gaining any more time with them. And the technology with dogs is changing all the time. So in order to stay relevant, you have to be in it. You got to be down in the trenches dealing with dogs. But you know, I think anybody can, if they really want if they really want to be open to learning and listening to what dogs have to say, you could be better. I mean, there's some people who I just think their personalities are just not, they don't want to listen to anything, and they don't want to be open to anything. So they're not, they're going to walk into a place where dogs are and act like they're Caesar Milan or something, whom I have issues with anyway. But I mean, they think they're like experts and they're not. And even myself, I'm not an expert, but I do know that I know more than most people. It's something that I definitely pride myself in. I think I deal better with dogs than I do with other humans, to be quite honest. But this is just one other dog that if you, I know, I think I've said this before, but if you can befriend a dog that is troubled or nobody wants to give them a chance, they will bond to you and they will be so happy, and you'll be like one of their favorite people forever. And to me, that was very rewarding when I was taking care of dogs for a living. Like there's nothing like it that I've experienced in my life. Bonding with a dog that doesn't really like other people or has a hard time connecting with other people. Yeah, I think that's probably what I miss the most, are those types of dogs that I became friends with. And I think he's probably still out there. He's a little guy. He's a little dog, so he's probably still out there. So I hope he's having a good time, and I hope people give him the chance like that I did, because he's a cool little guy. But that's pretty much it for today. Just to remind everybody, I do this Monday through Friday, and on Saturdays we put up a poll where we let you guys decide which one of the 5 drawings I did during the week that you want to see me ink in and color up with markers, which then I will do on Sunday evenings, 10 p.m. Eastern time. I do a live where I will color and ink and talk to you guys since I'm live, which I don't get to do during the week. And then we have new merch up on the AMC Princess Anna.com webpage. If you hit the shop button, there's a sketchy Friendler section. And remember when I did that 10,000 fan thank you drawing for Facebook? Well, I did a time-lapse video of that, so you can watch me color that in. And at the end, there's a little coupon code that you can use in the shop for the digital print of that drawing. So digital print is something that's not tangible. It is something that comes through email, and then you then can print it out and put it on nice paper if you want to. And there's a significant discount on that if you use the code, if you watch the video all the way through. And then there's also T-shirts and tumblers of that same drawing. And then this week, I'm hoping we're putting up children's sizes for those T-shirts. So you can get all that stuff over on AMCPrincessAnna.com, the shop tab, under the Sketchy Friendler collection. And I think that should pretty much do it for today. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you here tomorrow. I'm on Facebook. I am on YouTube. I post these final pictures every day on Instagram, and I'm also on TikTok. So I'm on all 4 platforms. You can catch me on all 4 of those. And see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye.